Welcome back to Drunkards and Dumbasses. I don't know why I'm doing the intro today, but I am. We have Liam, Nate, me, James, and Wes is somewhere, probably in the middle. So,
And Owen.
and Owen. I said Owen.
No, you didn't.
I didn't. Shit, sorry, Owen.
It's fine. I'm easily
You're my
forgettable.
favorite. It's okay.
Nailed it. We will remember that.
He will never let me live
I
that down.
The
I
North
wanted to put
remembers.
V on the spotlight because we haven't seen them in a while. So
It has been.
welcome back, V.
Yay.
Welcome, episode 40. How we doing, guys? It's like we're encroaching on 50. I feel like I'm ready to retire. I don't know.
Not yet,
It's
motherfucker.
almost there.
No.
Not retire the campaign. Oh fuck no, no, that's not what I meant. I'm tired of working. Uh, anyone want to do the recap for this session? We'll put Nate on the spotlight.
Muted.
Mute. Big fat
Mutated.
You couldn't have put me on the spotlight fucking 3 sessions ago when I had full notes, god damn it.
You were there, that's all the notes you need.
Why do
go.
you pick the 2 concussion brain to do the recap when he's not
And
prepared?
go.
Alright, so in the last session, we had I guess in the last 2 sessions, we had a bit of a kerfuffle in a battle arena where Orgolan's in a underground water hole, I guess, for lack of better words. Found a couple of guys that were pitching to several people to be the final contestant in a battle arena. And when Orgolan went up and asked who is the champion, it turned out to be Orgolan's long missing sister from his realm. And so learning that information, Orgolan decided to sign up. Orgolan went through the battle arena and slaughtered literally everything in his sight. Maybe ripped a spinal cord out of a dude. Maybe, who knows? And splattered his bloody skull all over right on the cage wall where Beckett and Knees were, and the crowd went wild. And at ground level, Jonathan had a scary moment where after conversing with Tobin and the barkeep for some information, Jonathan ran outside and puked out a bunch of black slime stuff, and that coalesced into a creature that was called the Absolute Blasphemy. And this blasphemy had a bunch of humanoid shadow creatures come out of it, or humanoidly shaped shadow creatures. And the slime that had formed screamed, and then the shadow beings just wreaked havoc on the town and killing a bunch of townspeople, only for us to realize that they were turning civilians into more shadow beings. Eventually, after some time of Orgolan, Beckett, and Knees getting back to where Tobin, Jonathan, and Peter were located, We fought the absolute blasphemy and the shadow creatures and eventually fended them off after a tough effort. But after the battle, Yonatan could not continue and just collapsed from the Everdark's corruption on his body and soul. But Gawain eventually arrived in the battle, and after the battle, Gawain temporarily restored some sort of vigor back into Yonatan, and that's where we left off the last two sessions. And now we're here.
All right. Yeah, just to recap, we're gonna start on the dawn. I can't remember the date, but on the dawn of a new day, after a long fight, you all have received the benefits of a long rest. You all awaken in the dawdling pigeon in the capital of Lulara, where in the aftermath of the chaos, we're gonna open with Tobin. As you awaken, I believe you had a dream last night, did you not? You awoke from a dream of the possibly the same creature or a different creature in a far off city that you've never seen, surrounded by sh- uh, dozens and dozens of shadow creatures that you fought previously. You awoke in a cold sweat and frustrated. I'm gonna start with you.
Yeah, I remember. Start off from like last session. I woke up, like you said, in a cold sweat, frustrated. He hits the dresser or whatever beside him, just kind of, damn it, like just sad in the fact that they weren't able to, not knowing whether or not that thing would have been summoned either way, and not being able to save one of the civilians, just really frustrated with himself despite the fact that we were able to like protect the city. He's gonna get up and begin to pack up his stuff. Still frustrated, but still rather quickly because he wants to get on the go as fast as possible. And after strapping on his armor and packing up all his belongings, just gonna head down to the bar and wait for everybody else.
As Nees awakens from his dreams of a mysterious island off of the coast of Farhaven, you awaken and do what you please. I don't know how to transition that very well. My bad.
Um, as I wake up, I get out of bed and think back to the dream. And then as I'm thinking of the dream, you said there was a waterfall, right? I saw a waterfall.
You heard a waterfall.
I heard a waterfall. Okay. I think
You were looking at the island from afar, and you heard a waterfall.
remembering the sound of the waterfall sparks that idea in me. And I get up to go to the middle of the room and feeling the sensation of the dragon's breath in my chest, I concentrate on it and try to emit a mist-like cloud from my breath. I do this for a few times until I feel satisfied enough and then head downstairs.
When you get down there, you kind of see Tobin at one of the tables, just kind of tapping on the table, just kind of looking like he's impatiently waiting for everybody to get up.
Woke up on the wrong side of the bed?
We've just got so much stuff to do. I just want to get on with it so that we can get Yonatan better, so that we can get back on track, so we can help Calduin. I just don't want to be here a minute longer than we have to.
It's understandable. Just remember, take deep breaths. Not useful when you're stressing.
Right.
I wave down a waiter and order some coffee.
I'll get some breakfast. Might be waiting a while anyways. Yep, fair point. Might as well eat.
Muted.
She takes a few. She takes your order, and a few moments later comes back with your order as Yonatan is the next to wake up. Feeling you're physically feeling a little bit better, but mentally, we'll check in with Yonatan as you stir awake. What's going on through in your mind, and what do you do as you wake up? You large adolescent Peter curled up next to your bed.
Yeah, Yonatan, Yonatan, despite basically being wiped out cold from the battle the night before, he had a very rough sleep. Um, well, not sleep in the traditional sense, but from his deep meditation, all I could think about was just how badly the Everdark has found a seam to influence his presence in, and he can't stop thinking about the battle, the Everdark, his family dying in front of him, almost his whole family, all of his friends, seemingly all of his friends just dying in front of him. Peter just being the last good thing left of his old days. As he slowly meanders downstairs.
As either of the next two can stir in whatever order as they choose.
Dibs. I'm assuming I'm not having any fancy dream. You're not going to torture me this week? Or yet?
Could be a Calduin
Not
related
yet.
nightmare.
Not yet? Okay.
Not
At this
yet.
point, I never know, so always safe to check. I'll have Bubonic wake me up, because I feel like we haven't had a Bubonic moment in a while. Maybe you can, like, poke me in the eye or something.
Wake up, shithead.
Yep, that sounds about right.
The fuck have you been doing the last couple weeks? You've been like not here, man. You've been like distant with me. Like, what the fuck is going on with that?
Me? I'm pretty sure you're the one who's been distant lately.
Are you fucking? I've been. Heck, ah, shut the fuck up and get ready. Your boy is fucking stressing. Your other boy, you're staying here to help fucking Orgolan fight his fucking. What? Since when is his sister coming into play? I don't even remember. I can't even keep up with half this shit that goes on in this fucking place. Like, we're just following along. Like, what the fuck is this guy thinking? Like, I swear to God, whatever's going on, I don't know. But whatever I'm telling you is, Orgolan's got to fight his sister. Fucking Jonathan's fucked. Uh, and you gotta be here, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but you gotta like you gotta be with me, dude. They need you.
Fair enough.
Let's get your fucking ass in gear. Let's get downstairs.
Okay. And I'll pick up all my stuff. I'll pick up Bubonic on the way and get going.
Last sister, the day is here. The day, first day in a long time since you've seen your sister.
I uh I slowly start to get up, and I sit on the edge of my bed for a couple seconds, just going through my head, what am I gonna say? What is gonna happen? I this is I don't know what to do. Uh so I just sit there for a little bit, then after like 15-20 minutes, I I collect my stuff and head downstairs and order my usual 2 coffees.
As the five of you collect downstairs at the table, make commence and figure out a day plan. As Orgolan's flight does not start till the evening.
Once Orgolan sits down, being the last person to get here, like as soon as he sits down, I'm just gonna like smack my hands on the table, like not super hard, just kind of like, all right, just kind of like that kind of smack, like okay, so we who's who's staying? I know Orgolan's staying. Is anybody staying with him?
I am.
You are, and anybody else? We could split it. Just what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's it? 2. Yeah, you could stay. Um, yeah, because you had business over there, anyways. So what do you say we hit the town? See if we can find a sort of magic shop. Maybe find somebody experienced enough to help us with a teleportation spell of some sort. Yeah, so that we
Yeah,
can get out, so that we can catch a
Yeah, let's
boat
go.
today,
Yeah, that works.
and then you can meet us in a week, because it'll be about a week's travel time. All right, let's finish up our breakfast or coffees, whatever, and get the show on the road.
Hell yeah.
sounds good to me. Um,
All right.
depending on how this is, depending on what the cost of the teleportation spell might be, do you think we should have 3 hang back in case the teleportation is by person?
Wouldn't that make it? No, no, no. The people who are staying behind are the ones that are gonna have to be teleported.
Right. I was thinking like if me, you, Peter, and somebody else goes to the nature sages, and then Orgolan knees, I don't know.
I feel like to keep up
What?
appearances, we should have the same group as last time.
What do you mean? Oh yeah. So you, Orgolan, and Beckett.
Yes.
All right,
I
then
believe
me.
that was our group.
Then
And
okay, then yeah, me, Yonatan, and Peter can catch a ferry ride probably. And then after, as long as we can find somebody who can perform the spell for us, or I don't know how it works. I'm still new to this whole magic thing, but somebody who can help us out.
I spent my days in the shop. I'll find something.
Appreciate it. All right, are we ready then?
let's
Everybody
get
have time
on
to.
our way.
Sure. Let's go for it.
All right, we're gonna hit the town.
All right, yeah, town. So you already know of one magic shop. Are you gonna go back to the one you know, or do you guys want to try and look for a
Did
new
it
one?
seem like we know they did like scrying and stuff? Did it seem like they had like other merchandise, like scrolls or
Oh yeah, they had
Okay.
like a lot of merchandise.
Yeah, when we entered, it
Okay.
was like
It's a very
cluttered with
cluttered
books
shop.
and stuff.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I couldn't remember. So
Yeah,
I guess
you
we
you
just
can go to her, or you can go to a different
I mean,
NPC
we
if
can
you
check
wanna
there
if you want a
first.
different shop.
She seemed nice enough. We can check there first.
I'm down with that.
All right. So I guess we'll head there.
As you head back to Spells and More with the hanging sign, the spells with the plaster of more inside. Uh, as you enter through the doorway of this cluttered, uh, very full bookstore, scrolls and books and stacks of books in various places and in disheveled shelves. Um, with wildly placed books and a not very well kept store. Very full and very disorganized. As you see, the same, I believe she was a half orc old lady with her little reading glasses with one of them, with one of the lenses shattered. She is reading a book and behind her little desk is as her that's like this is a pretty big book. It hides most of her body. You can just see like the little tufts of white hair that she has left.
It,
There wasn't like a bell or anything.
I, I,
Oh,
for,
there was.
Oh,
I forgot.
okay. She just go
Sorry,
ahead.
I forgot to say this before the last time we got in here. But walking into the shop, Nees gets the huge sense of home because it's just it's just like his workspace was when he was researching ways to get his powers.
Nice. All right. I'll approach the counter and just kind of. Excuse me.
What?
Just kind of like peeking over the book. Hello, ma'am.
Hello. It is wonderful to see you again, young man.
um, I
Are
suppose we
you
had.
still looking for your friend?
Well, more or less. We have to take a brief detour, but that's in a way that's kind of why we're here. We were wondering.
Interesting. Youngins are always so rambunctious.
Oh, you know it, man. Um, we were wondering if you might be able to help us either find a way to cast or maybe for the right price help us out in a form of teleportation spell so that
Teleportation. I'm familiar with the scroll. Yes, let me see. Ah. She whips her hands around as you see almost like torn paper. It would be how I would describe is her magical aura as she begins to weave a spell. As you see this of torn paper whipping around in the air as she weaves the spell together. Uh, as you see behind Orgolan's head, you just hear as a spell, a scroll whips off the shelf and just behind his head and drifts its way towards the desk. And she, very good. Unravels the green ribbons around it and opens it up. Says, oh yes, very easy spell to cast. Well, easy for some, I should say. Do you want the scroll, or where are you wishing to go?
well, the general idea is we a few of us will be traveling to which continent was that, Mira?
Marswell.
Marswell. Traveling to Marswell over the next week because it should take about that long. But we have a few friends who must stay behind, and we need to be able to get them to us afterwards.
Mm, I didn't ask.
You
Where
kind
are
of
you
did.
wish? Well, Marswell. Beautiful this time of year. I will
So,
pack a bag.
oh, are you coming?
I will pack a bag. Come back in an hour.
Uh, okay. Um, if you're packing a bag, could you also see if maybe you amongst these books you have uh something on, I guess, just the history of Arcana in the Boundless Shores? I bet.
History of Argon. A book just kind of whips off and just like not whips over just over Beckett's a little bit shorter, whips just over Beckett and knocks off her hat, and it just makes its way over. History of Arcana.
Oh, yeah, I'll kind of take it from her and be like, so, or do you want me to pay you for this now or in an hour when we see you again? What
Mm, don't worry about it.
well, thank you kindly. I guess see you in an hour. This whole kind of like ordeal's just like confusing the shit out of Tobin.
Okay, go away. I'm gonna pack a bag. And she's just gonna waddle off towards a back door.
During the
I just
entire
kind of
con,
look at every.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of look at everybody like, you guys know what just happened? Like, not even saying it out loud, just giving everybody kind of a look.
I while the whole conversation was happening, I'm just browsing whatever they have on the shelves, and I'm just listening in, and I'm just snickering the entire time.
Well then, Orgolan, do you have any stops you want to make? Something you need to prep for your big night, so to say?
Um, Let me see that teleportation scroll when you get the chance.
Yeah, we'll show you once we come back. Like, I think, I don't think it's ready. She said she's packing a bag.
That's why I said when you get the chance.
Yeah, but I meant, like,
Other
since we have an
other
hour
than
to
that,
kill.
I'm not 100% sure.
Technically, we've got well more than an hour because the thing's like what 10 p.m. tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but I mean, until
Yeah.
we can come back here, we gotta go kill an hour.
Yeah.
Um, is there a place that sells like gauntlets or something? Or like bracers or something like that?
Yeah,
Probably find some of the
there's an
sort.
armory a couple shops over.
I'm thinking of going there
Going where? You haven't told us.
to
You
the
asked
armory.
the. Oh, the armory. I saw that a few doors down. Let's go.
All right.
Um, I'm gonna go see about grabbing some food for this growing lad right here, and maybe some chalk or something of the sort, some writing utensils and writing material, paper, stuff like that.
Uh, uh, no offense, Tim, but do you think maybe you should bring somebody with you? Just given all that's going on.
Yeah, that's probably a safer call.
I kind of want to go with or go into the armory. Does anybody want to accompany Jonathan?
You hear a hissing sound come out of the bird perched on Becca's shoulder as Bubonic kind of leans in and goes, "Tss, that's you."
Yes, I'll come. I don't mind. As I kind of like
All right,
shoo him away. Be quiet.
let's meet back here in an hour.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, Orgolan. Knees, who are you going with?
Well, never really had much use for weapons. I carry some, but so I'll guess I'll take a look on supplies.
Very well. All right, let's go, Orgolan.
All right, Liam, give me 1 second.
Knowledge local.
Give me a pause, brother.
Alright.
All right. As are we all singing together as a group as we head out? No, we're not. No,
No.
we literally just fucking talked about this. Wes, catch up to speed, please. Um, let's do Beckett and Orgolan. Give me rollies.
For
Just rollies.
just rollies.
These
Yep.
is also with them, just so you know.
Just rollies.
I got 2.
13. Okay.
All right. So as Group A, consisting of our two main damage folk, we have Tobin and Orgolan headed to the armory. As you step up to Royal Arms, you see a large purple banister spread across a nice golden, probably brass, really polished brass to look golden. Uh, lettering, the Royal Arms. You see a couple of ornate armor and a few swords laid out in front of in the couple bay shop windows as you enter through the door with a ding as you step through and see an older dwarf, wearing a classic cleaner apron. He's got a cleaner black apron. He's got a purple shirt underneath. As he's got an eye patch over one of his eyes, and a nice long curly kind of black and white salt and pepper beard. Are you welcome? What can I help you with today?
Hello. Do you have any gauntlets or bracers in stock at the moment?
Bracers and gauntlets I do got. I've got a few more bracers and gauntlets, but what are you preferring? Something with a little bit more that packs a punch, if you catch my drift, or something that'll help you.
I mean, that's always helpful. So
Hey.
probably.
I got a few magical goods and gear if you're feeling that. But you gotta tell me what you're looking for, because I'm pretty stocked.
What kind of magical items do you have?
Well, as far as bracers I have a good bracer of resilience. It'll give you a nice little magical boost to your reactiveness. You say it'll make you a little bit quicker and more reactive. Um, gauntlets. I don't have as many magical gauntlets. I might have a brass knuckle of piercing, but I don't think other than that for gauntlet type materials. But I don't know what kind of magical enchantments could ye be looking for. I got a few different bracers.
Is there one that like buffs my armor?
Oh, yeah. I can get you something that buffs your armor real good. I got just a thing here. As he's gonna get up, and he takes a few steps over and grabs a nice kind of sleek kind of titanium steel, like very bright, with a few bands around it with a few checkered purple gems on it on the top. As he pulls it over, and he kind of clamps it onto his arm and adjusts the buckle and says, "This will get your armor up good, and if you're really in a pickle." As he kind of takes a bit of a defensive stance as he flexes his arm, as you see a small uh, arcane discus appear in the center of the bracer, like only like a small like buckler like type shield on the bracer, as he flexes his arm and kind of adjusts it, and it dissipates. This might do you a solid.
And how much would that be?
How much your budget? This is pretty nice. How much gold do you fucking have?
Don't tell him that, it's a trap.
Well, how much am I, like, if I was like, 250 gold pieces?
That sounds reasonable.
I will take
All right.
that deal. That's a damn good deal. I would take that deal.
Very well, my friend. It's good doing business. So he hands you the bracer as he's holding up to their arm there. Yes. And you hold it up.
All right.
He's gonna take a small metallic tool and just like hold it to the bracer as you see the bracer adjust in size to your arm. There you go. That'll fit just perfectly to you.
All right.
It's gonna give you +1 to your armor class, and when you're in whenever you take a defensive stance, you're gonna have a +4 circumstance bonus for that turn, or for as long as you're in the defensive stance.
All right.
Not bad.
And what was the special property again?
+4 circumstance to AC when in defensive stance.
Very nice. So is this store like mostly weapons and stuff? Like not
It's actually the majority of it is armors and a
Oh
little bit of
really?
weapons. Can I help you out, young sir?
Well, we seem to have quite the magic items to your disposal. Do you enchant them yourself?
No. I got a buddy of mine who does that for me.
Really? Do you deal with him directly, or is that somebody I could go see?
Oh, you can talk to me. He takes a cut off of the store commission.
Right. Well, I just got this nice armor, so I'm not necessarily looking to get new armor, but a little bit of enhancements never hurt.
What do you have in mind?
Well, armor is as armor does. Maybe either a way to make it stronger, more durable, or just I get kind of like dropping his shoulders, lighter
Lighter.
or more durable, either.
Lighter and more durable. Now that might be something that I can handle, not even bring the enchanter in. Yard of adamantium.
That's a
You
pretty rare metal. Strong
Yeah,
too.
you know what? I'm not gonna get you to roll me a knowledge blacksmith on that. You know it. You know what adamantium is. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, yeah. Just saying, yeah, that's a pretty rare metal. Strong too.
Very strong, very light too. I have from time to time gone into the back of people's armors and cut out a couple panels and added a few slots of adamantium to really help the durability and uh, lightness of the armor.
Mm. And how long does that take?
Oh, that's a precise job. It could take probably 5 or 6 days.
Um, I'll tell you what, if I were to leave my armor here, is there a maybe just a similar kind of like maybe set I could borrow? I'll pay you well when the job's done.
Oh, you rocking plate mail? Yeah, I can give you a bit of a loaner. What? Would you return it at some point when you get the armor back, or?
Yeah, like once it's done, I'll come back and we switch them back out. 'Cause I still got to work, right?
Well, of course. Yeah, I can do you something, but I'd charge you a little extra on top. But I can return that when when you bring the armor
Right.
back to me safe and sound.
That sounds fair. So how much do you think the process plus the loaner would cost?
350 for materials and man hours, and probably another 75 for the loaner. Probably run you, what is that, 425?
Yeah. We do
Does that
that,
work
and
for you, my friends?
yeah, we are rather busy. Got a lot of stuff going on. Would if I call it 450, could you maybe just hold on to it while we're out in case I can't make it back in those 5 to 6 days? Just so that I'm not wasting your time.
415, we'll keep it on hold.
Yeah,
Can I get a name, dear sir?
that'd be Tobin Riemond.
Owen Riemann, fantastic. As he hands you a set of pretty plain looking plate mail.
Fair enough. Yeah, kind of take my armor off, put it on the table for him, and strap
He
on the
takes it, puts a
loaner on
tag
him.
on it, and puts it aside in a crate.
I'll give him 450 gold.
Fantastic. Good doing business with you, dear sirs.
You too.
Is there anything else I can help you with, or will that be all, gentlemen?
I think that's all I need.
I mean, I'm fine with this.
Fantastic. Y'all have a great day.
You too.
As you leave the shop with a ding behind, we transfer back to the group of three. Jonathan, Beckett, and Nees heading up towards which shop do you want to hit first? You wanted to hit some kind of pet food store, some kind of what store are you looking for? Let's go with that.
I'm
Head
gonna
down
I'm
to
gonna go to
Dragon
the
Co. No.
yeah, I'm gonna grab I'm gonna go to the I'm gonna go to the pet food store first, or the butcher shop first.
Butcher shop.
Yes. The butcher shop
S-
should have meats, right?
Yeah. Suppose do you want to go to the Crimson Cleaver, or do you want to go to a different one?
The Crimson Cleaver. Where is the Crimson Cleaver, in the upper or the lower part of the city? Town.
That's a different city that has the upper and lower.
Okay.
It's a different city. Yeah, that's the Crimson Cleaver is the Fight Club one,
Hmm.
but it is close.
Let's go to a different. Do you guys want to go to a different one?
Yeah, they're the ones who's been there. Maybe ask them. Good idea.
I don't care. I don't care where we go.
Well, considering they know you, and if they see me with you, they might get suspicious.
Yeah, probably. Let's go. I'm gonna try and find a different meat shop.
Yeah, someone in the group roll me a knowledge local.
That would be me.
Go for it, knees.
That'll be my big
15.
badass. Mm-hmm.
A solid 15.
Solid 15. Yeah, you go a few streets down, around. Take a left and take a right, and you find a cute little a butcher shop. So you yeah, I got nothing. As you enter through the door, you see who do you see? You'll see a human male, probably mid-30s. Blood-stained apron on. He's got a white shirt on. He's got blood on the left shoulder. Yeah, with a rough little scraggly beard. I probably just forgot to shave a few days as he goes, oh, hey, how's it going? How can I help you?
Hi there. We're just gonna be out on the road here pretty soon. I was wondering if you could get me maybe like 2 weeks worth of dried meat, if you have that in stock.
Oh, 2 weeks dried meat. No, I got a shipment coming in a couple days. Might have to charge you gold extra, but gold extra per pound. But yeah, I think I can make it work. 2 weeks. That's 28 gold.
And can you get that to me now, or is it gonna take a couple
Oh,
days?
I can't do right now. Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I can definitely do that. As I just take 28 gold pieces into a smaller coin purse and
Looks at it, scrolls through, and puts it below the desk, and he goes towards the back as he opens up a large door and comes back with two large like bricks wrapped in cheesecloth and tied like strings around it. Two large bricks, and he puts them on the table, and he says, "Thank you. Uh, yeah, thanks. I don't think I've ever had someone buy that much in one go.
well,
What kind of journey you're going on? Are you going on in the middle of buttfuck nowhere? You can't get food there?
well, well, I've gotta feed this big guy over here, and
Oh, as he kind of in the back of the store, lingering with Beckett and knees, he kind of clues in and sees a large grip, and he goes, "Yeah, okay, that makes sense."
yeah, and also like where I'm going is like most of it is kind of like charred to ashes at this point. So not much food or game there to speak of.
True, true. All right. Well, I ain't gonna question you. It's a big eater back there. Good luck.
Thank you. You as well.
Have a great day.
Thank you. As
God, we
I
really do scare people.
Oh yeah. As did you have another stop in mind, the three of you?
yeah,
I'm good. I don't care where we go.
How are we ambushing
yeah.
supplies? Beckett?
Um, I- is there an alchemy shop anywhere? Like specifically an alchemy shop?
Yeah, there's an apothecary shop, a few shops down across the street.
Um, when we head that way, I'll go that way. I'm not gonna make my way down there until we get
It's
that way.
it's not really in your way. It's like across the street and down to the right, and you guys came from the left.
Okay. Um, if no one else has anywhere else to go, I could go there for a minute.
Okay. I I'd like to go down and grab some paper, ink, some chalk as well. Um, on our way, if that's all right with you guys.
I
Sure,
wouldn't mind stopping by a general store.
let's do it.
Yeah, you passed one on the way back towards the Duddling Pigeon.
All right. Do you guys want to go to the apothecary first?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, let's go.
Sick.
So you head towards the across the street and down a few. You come up to the bubbling brew. You see it's a potion shop and a coffee shop.
Ooh.
As you see, the one door going to the one half of the building, and the other door towards the potion half. As you go, ooh, and enter towards the potion side, you see a imagine an elf, just really really small. It's like gnome sized elf.
Okay.
As you can see, him standing on a really like a ladder built for him. Um, a really odd, like rings are really close together and all the way up. He's putting little potions on and goes, all right, and there and there. Perfect. It's ding. Oh, hello.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good to see you. Just came by to look for some ingredients for potions. Not really anything specifically, though.
Ingredients, of course. I got whatever you need, whatever you're looking for. I have it.
Sweet. Thank you. And I'm genuinely just looking around because I remembered that I have a ton of potions in my bag.
Is there anything you're looking for in specifics?
Um, Actually, kind of. Uh, I'm looking for late spider orchid grounds and animal hair or fur.
Animal hair or fur?
Just runs up
Um,
to the griffin.
That's
Even though that's probably more
the
feathers,
backup
but
plan. Oh.
well, I have a vial of manticore fur, but it's not intended for whatever purpose I think that you're thinking of. But I
Ah.
think it could work for what you could. It could be a useful substitution.
Um, I think I'll hold on that. But I'll
All right,
definitely
all
get
right.
some ground spider orchid if you have any.
Spider. Oh yeah. I just got a shipment in yesterday. Of course, yeah. I got it right here. He reaches into a box beside him and pulls out a small mesh bag filled
Okay.
with probably like 2 ounces worth.
Okay. Would you mind if I took the entire bag off of you?
Uh, yeah, sure. That'll be 2 silver.
Sweet. I will give him 2 silver.
Fantastic. Is there anything else I can help you guys with today?
I
This
don't think
voice is
so. I'm
really
good.
hard to do.
Yeah, I'm good. Unless the boys want anything.
Don't think there really would be anything that benefits me besides health potions.
Hey, you never know at this point.
Uh, do you have any bird feathers?
Bird feathers. Um,
Like any old like quill or feather would do.
hmm. I don't think I have any products, but I have a few quills in the back. Um, I don't know. I just gotta have herbs and potions and stuff.
Right. Um, I was I don't know much about alchemy, but I figure like you could use like hawk feathers or something in like ingredients or something.
Well, there was one that used a vulture feather, but I don't really stock that often.
Okay, thank you so much. Sorry about the hassle.
No, no, it's my pleasure. I'm sorry I didn't have what you needed.
Have a great day.
You as well.
Okay, I guess we'll head out to the general store. You good, Wes? Unless you want me to keep making you use that voice.
God, no. I almost screw up. That's awful. I hate doing that voice.
Oh,
I shall leave.
It's fun, though.
it's
I do
fun.
enjoy doing that voice, but
All right, I shall.
during allergy season, it fucking sucks. As, yeah, you head off to the general store. It specializes mostly as it's like it is like a paper store, but it also has some other goods that they sell as well. But they also provide printing and you know, the fancy word for writing.
Calligraphy?
That I thank you.
We got
Calligraphy.
there.
We got there.
Eventually. Yeah, just took a minute.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
Hello, how's it going today? As you see this large lion folk with a kind of a frazzled mane as it goes from like a dark orange into a few of them like a really blonde, almost white. You see like even though his whole face is fur, you can see like a defined white like handlebar mustache. Um Oh yes, hello. How is it going today, this fine morning?
It's going pretty well. I'm just looking for some
Pretty well. It
calligraphy.
should be going well. How can I help you today?
I'm just looking for some calligraphy supplies. If you
Well, you came to the right place, my friend.
Okay, I'm looking for ink, quill, and a couple dozen sheets of paper.
Of course, he goes and gathers those, and
Maybe like
it'll be.
a notebook or something as well.
Yes, of course, a notebook as well. A couple sheets of paper, a notebook, some ink and quills. That'll run you about 1 silver.
Sounds good. I'll hand that over right away.
Fantastic. Anything for the rest of you?
Yes, I'm looking for some glass flasks and pints of oil.
And so, yes. That'll also run you about a silver and a copper.
Um, Thinking 10 flasks and 20 pints of oil.
Oh, a tall order. I'll run that out to 2 gold then on a discount of a bulk order.
Sounds good.
He gathers up all the materials and places them on the desk for you.
Thank you.
You guys have a wonderful day.
You as well. Thank you so much.
Is there any other shopping means that anyone would like to do during this time? Or we could fast forward to the evening or an hour later to when you talk to the old lady.
Yeah, I was gonna go. I was Tobin was thinking about going to like book the tickets, but then he's like, I still don't know if that lady's coming with us, so he didn't bother.
Okay. Yeah. As you guys meet up probably out front of the Dawdling Pigeon.
Well, I think we said we'd meet back at
The magic shop, yeah,
yeah.
as you guys are outside of Scrolls and More.
And more.
She steps outside. My name's Gladys, by the way. She's got like a floral embroidered suitcase and her cane. When are we leaving?
As soon as we can go on the next ferry. So how's this gonna work?
Oh, you have two parties. I see. As she, hold my bag as she drops it into Orgolan's arms. It is heavy. Like, I want you to roll a strength check.
Okay. That is a 14.
14. You catch it, but it's you don't play it off coolly. Like, you almost drop that shit. Be careful.
Okay. I didn't think scrolls were this fucking heavy. Shit.
She rests her cane against her hip and begins to weave a spell. As you see in front of her, you see paper mache begin to wrap into a short humanoid stocky form as a copy of her stands in front of her as she says, very good. Let us head out now. We must always be a few hours early before the trip.
So this will get them there when they need you?
Don't you worry about it, youngin. I have everything under control.
Okay.
You have your identifications with you.
Well,
I can take all of your paperwork and keep it in trustworthy hands.
I think all I'd have for like paperwork would be like our temporary passes to like the last city we were in. I guess I'd probably say our names on it. I don't know like what other identification we'd have.
My job kind of
Especially for us
requires
who
me. Sorry.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. You wouldn't really have it either, right?
And we stop dawdling in the street. My feet are tired.
Well, Orgolan, Beckett, Knees those are the ones staying, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good luck, guys. We'll see you in about a week, I guess. Don't die. Good luck
I
with your
will try
sister.
not to.
Seriously, good luck with your sister. I hope all goes well.
Yeah, I need all the help I can get with her.
You've
I
got
don't know what's
you
going
got
on.
your sending stone news.
And right here.
All right, I kind of hold up mine. All right. Well, I guess we can go then. I'll take the bag from Orgolan.
Is there more than one teleportation scroll there, or
Dude, we don't even
just
know.
one?
She won't explain it to us, and we're just supposed to trust her. I don't like it. Like, it's not that I don't trust her. I just don't like not understanding
Just
what's
roll
happening.
me a sense motive, just for fun.
Just for fun, eh?
Just for fun.
You love when your DM says that.
Who are you asking?
You.
Okay.
You're the one asking questions.
Everybody, everybody
he
has
asked
to do
about the
it.
scroll.
I lost the game.
Oh, and I rolled pretty good. Damn.
Where the fuck is all these d20s?
Here, I thought I was doing good today.
I got.
It's okay. I already rolled a 2 today. Can't get any worse.
You always say that.
Can I roll sense motive as
Until it
well?
does.
I'm only getting you to roll I'm
I
only
got a
getting
15.
James to roll a sense motive mostly to like give exposition on what's happening, but
Okay.
mostly on like. So on a 15, yeah, fuck yeah, she basically cloned herself to stick with one half of the party and to teleport you to the rest of the party.
Yeah, okay.
So she's not giving you the actual scroll, she's just teleporting you herself.
Perfect.
Okay.
I feel like with all this like confusion with Tobin and the
Well, none of you are powerful enough to
I I know
teleport, like to use the scroll yet.
I
So it'd be useless to sell you the scroll that you can't use.
I know I'm just thinking like in terms of like story wise. I just think like Neeswood thinks it's funny because he's seen deals in magic shops before because he lived in one, so he knows that most of the time they just like to mess with their customers who have no idea what they're doing.
That too.
She just needed a vacay.
Yep.
And
She
she probably
flips.
scried it. Maybe she just wants to see the nature sages. Big fans, you know.
Yep. She flips the open side to close and locks the door behind her.
All right, we're off. I'm gonna kind of just yeah, like I said, I'll try and take the bag from Orgolan.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll a strength check.
Okay. Did I put that
Do I
back?
have to roll a strike check if I don't want to give it
You're
back?
not coming with us.
You're just gonna like hold on to the bag.
Just to be a dick, baby.
All right, roll me opposing grapples.
Okay.
One of those campaigns.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
What did you get?
You tell me. I asked first.
30
What? What's your grapple?
plus 16.
How do
He
you have
is
a plus 16 in grapple?
he is a monk.
Oh.
But
Base
Oh wait.
attack bonus plus 10, plus 4 for strike. Then I have a plus 2 miscellaneous thing.
Oh, that's yeah. I've got a 28 or 29. Sorry.
holy shit.
It was close.
So I'll kind of like
You know, I
almost.
love that grapple is being brought up so early.
I'll get it. I'll kind of like try and grab it and like just barely not be able to. I'm like, dude, we gotta go. She's
And then
kind of
I
impatient.
just let go of it as he's pulling. In our tug of war, I just let go.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a strength check.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna be an 18.
18. Yeah, you take it and you kind of like give that. Why'd you struggle with this? And hold the bag as you all head off towards the harbor. As for the sake of time, you all book the tickets and head on to the ferry as the ferry departs into the wide, vast expanses of the boundless seas. A couple hours pass as the three of you head towards the Crimson Cleaver. You enter through um, uh, the jingling bell over the door as you enter through and see one of the many identical butchers behind the shop. Meat or sandwich?
Sandwich. Also, I'm back in my disguised form that we went in.
All right, sounds good. Meat or sandwich?
Sandwich for 3.
What would you like?
I have that written down here. It was on the other page. Yeah, it was. White spawn leaf cutlet for 3. Did I say leaf? They could cuddle it.
Sounds good to
Vegetarian
me.
sandwich.
Hmm?
It's a vegetarian sandwich.
Hmm?
Sounds good to me. Follow me. You choose cut.
Very well.
As he leads you into the back towards the kitchen with the many identical butchers as they all turn. Oh, good evening, good evening. As you pass by, as he leads you into the same cooler, as he pulls the lever, as it its way down to the lower level and out. You hear the sounds of the chattering animals louder and louder as you descend lower and lower as the doors open up as you enter through the hallway with the cages of the rattling animals to your left and right as you see the center door, the prize, the entrance to the underground nightclub of the Crimson Cleaver. As you open the door, we're going to take a break. As the double doors open into, you hear very odd, very low string music, ding, 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 in the background, up in one of the upper piers, and a few arcane spells expanding it throughout the entire auditorium. You see the center circular cage with the cage base, with the dark abyss of the lake below. Around you see the empty cages uh, in a semicircle up on a small raised platform above the circular cage, and behind you see the two spiral staircases leading up towards the bar on the upper raised platform just above the entrance the entranceway doorway. As you see on the large flowing multicolored banisters, you see Savel Vregos versus Orgolan Riamond. You see the small champion tag around Savel's name. As you see waiting impatiently by the door, you see the half-orc and the dwarf as they see you enter and go, "Good, you made it. You're a little bit late, but you made it anyways." The dwarf says, "Orgolan."
Well, better late than never. Let's get this over with.
Alright, come with us.
All right, I follow them.
As they lead you towards where you entered before to enter the cages, but they entered the to off a little bit to the left. There's another door as they lead you, as a staircase down and a hallway and another winding hallway. It's very narrow, tight hallways. As it leads to a small doors, as the half-orc crunched over, he opens it up and stands up into the small waiting locker room type room with the door assumedly towards the cage. Good luck tonight. She's a bit of a tough match. The half-orc rests his hand on your shoulder. I've seen her fight before. She's a force to be reckoned with for sure.
I look over. You don't think I already know that?
A fan, are we? Looking for a challenge?
That's one way to put it.
Well, Hopefully my money's bet right. Good luck, my friend. I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully.
Yep.
No weakness potion this time. All fists and guts and glory, my friend.
Let's go.
As they close and lock the door behind you, as you wait in silence. Do you do anything to cover your face, or are you going in showing your face?
Um,
Because we didn't really cover that, but you did mention that to me prior to the session, so I did want to quickly cover that with you.
where is it?
Where is it?
That's the wrong one.
During this break, I would like everyone to like and subscribe and rate us on Spotify, the Boundless Shores podcast. Thank you very much for listening. Those of you who've stuck in so far, we love you and we appreciate you the most. As Orgolan quickly rules check something.
Was Bubonic brought in with us, or were they left behind?
Bubonic, there's been people with exotic pets before. You come in with Bubonic. Oh, never mind. Yonathan's not with you. I was gonna say the Griffin draws a couple eyes, but I was like, no, wait, never mind. He's not with you.
No, like
So,
Beckett.
Yeah, but fuck the
Bubonic.
bloodstained
but
bird.
Bubonic, there's people with like you pass by someone with like an exotic like thick snake around their neck. I think he'll be fine.
Would it be unusual for it just to be moving around away from Beckett?
Shit, I know I forgot to do something.
Say that again.
Would would it
I know I
be
forgot to do
odd?
something.
Would it be odd
Not
to
you.
be? Would it be odd to be like moving away from Beckett, like just going
Would it be
around the
odd if you separated from Beckett?
like if Bubonic separated from Beckett, like if it was just moving around the joint?
Um,
He kind of does his own thing, I'm not gonna lie.
roll me a sense motive of the room, I guess.
Okay.
You know, good old vibe check.
Is it dingy?
Is it dingy? What a classic voice.
It's dingy.
22 for sense motive.
I think if it were obvious, it would be weird, but the ceilings are pretty high in here and not well lit. That if Bubonic was careful and stealthy enough to go unnoticed, I'm sure it would not be weird.
Alright. I turn to Beckett. With this form, I kind of stand out. Still don't know much about what's going on here. I need you to send your bird to do some reconnaissance.
Okay. Anything in particular?
Something that looks out of the ordinary, places where even folks like here
Do a
shouldn't
woman
go.
voice.
I can't do a woman's voice, and I'm a bandit leader.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh, are you? I thought you
Or
were a woman
bandit
disguise.
leader.
My bad.
Y'all
I
did
thought that was your last disguise.
dragons without me? I'm so offended. Um, okay. Yeah, I can, how do I want to tell him? Um, I'll turn to Bubonic. Hopefully he's still there. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll turn to him and I'll say, hey, you want to do me a quick favor?
I guess.
Um, we need you to do some reconnaissance again.
What am I looking for?
Anything? What am I looking for? I'm gonna turn back to knees.
Anything that looks out of place that even someone like here wouldn't go. I'm sorry, I
Okay.
lost the accent. I'm just going back to this.
Anything out of the ordinary or someplace someone like here shouldn't go.
All right, I'll take a look for anything a little weird.
Perfect. Thank you.
Give me a bubonic spot check.
Bubonic spot check. Okie dokie. That is
Squawk.
30 on the dot. Oh no, sorry, not 30. I'm a liar. Never mind. It's sorry, I did math wrong.
Beckett the liar. No.
I'm looking at like an online thing for Raven stats, and it said wisdom 14, so I just added 14 to 16, but it's 2,
Oh.
not 14. Welcome to my brain not thinking. So yeah, no, it's 18, not 30.
All right, so good, so good. All right, all right, I'll take a look. Cause he, can you roll me a stealth check for him?
Yeah. What is stealth again? Is that
Move silently.
move silently? Okay. So that's yikes. That's a 4.
He's not quiet about it.
No. He is
Could try playing it off.
Could. Let me see what he does before I play it off.
I just rolled a natural 1
Oh, okay.
on the room
Noisy.
spot check.
So I don't need to play shit off.
shit.
So, as bubonic, it's really loud. As you see a few patrons turn to look, all you hear is. Let the
Perfect.
fight begin.
I just
Oh, we're
look at
getting ready.
knees
As
with
all
like
the
a
patrons who
panic.
looked up and over immediately lost focus and run to the guardrails overlooking the cage match.
I just look at knees with like wide eyes. It's like, oh, shit.
These just gives a look of, it happens.
As Orgolan, you see the two doors begin to slide back.
Are you ready to role play
Opposite.
and rumble?
The doors opposite your doors across the cage, they slide open, and you see a woman probably in her late 40s, with the birthmark of your sister, once a small bleached ring around her eyes that grew out almost like into a spider web, like bleached around her left eye. And you see she's wearing like loose, almost black sweatpants and a black sports bra, and you can see tattoos, like bright white tattoos all over her body across her right shoulder. You can see a tattoo of a spider web, like the spider web on her left eye. And I need you to roll me a knowledge arcana.
I actually have this. Well, okay. Shit.
Where are you going with that dice, bro? Shit like NASCAR out here.
It fell on the floor, so I have to roll it again. But it was a nat 20 on the.
Uh,
That's still good. That's a 21.
21. Above her, where her heart would be, you can see a tattoo of the insignia of Jeshima You've seen that previously in the Dark Spire, on various tattered tapestries. As not on her actual hands, but carrying, you can see two very large gauntlets, like not fitted for her gauntlets. She walks out and just kind of tosses them onto the ground. I'll almost say they skid onto the ground almost in like perfect formation for her to put her fists in, like she's done it a million times. She walks out and she, with like dead eyes, just stares forward, piercing into yours.
Okay, gauntlet thrown.
I have my hood up at this point, and I'm kind of just like, I still have my head down a little bit, but like I'm making eye contact with her through my goggles. I slowly walk out. I don't take my hood off yet. And I just stand there for for a second, and then just slightly look up. Still nervous as shit.
Over the loud arcane speakers overhead. Your champion, Saval Vragos, and your challenger, Orgolan Riaman. Fight as you so please. Silence across the entire stadium as you locked eyes with your long lost sister, mysteriously aged a few years older. She stares you down.
As he says fight, I twirl my ring around and cast darkness.
A cloud of darkness across the field as you hear various gasps across
And
the spectators. You hear a brief movement in the darkness.
and like after I cast darkness, I throw my hood back, take my glasses off, and look at my sister for the first time. And
Okay.
in
Yeah, so the darkness spell itself, it's magical darkness, so you can't see it, but your experience with it as a racial ability, I think you could probably play with the tint a little bit to cast it to uh, as you would remember it, the solstice where the moon fully leaves uh, the surface of Shadowguard, which only Drow can see through that darkness. You can play with the tint as you play with it. As you see in the darkness, she spreads forward towards her gauntlets, not putting her hands in it yet, looking around and
I
recognizing the darkness, blinking her eyes a little bit, locking eyes with you again.
I say in Draconic, "Oh, it's good to see you again, Val. Boy, have I missed you."
You share the name of my brother. Who are you?
I am your brother.
And you are a fool.
Well, I
Now,
tried
after
to
all this
admit.
time, really? I've waited 25 years. Nothing.
It's been that hard to find you. I've been trying ever since I got here. And nothing. And this is.
You came too late, brother. I've made a name for myself. Don't need you or fought Boundless anymore. So, do you have the balls to fight me? Wait, is that father's crown?
Yep.
Which means Var died too?
Unfortunately, but yes.
Mom?
She's holding down the fort at the moment. Until we get back. And I
So
hope
I will
God
not
is
kill you
with me.
today then. But soon, I come for your crown. She plunges her hands into the large gauntlets and raises them up. I want you to roll initiative.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's not good.
What'd you give
7.
it? Ooh, 23 will take it.
And as she says that, I step into a defensive stance.
Nah, you can't do that.
Um, okay. Now, this is your choice. Do you want to have a prep round? Because that also gives her a prep round.
Um.
Oh, I also
I,
completely forgot to describe something about the way she looks, so I'm gonna do it now.
okay.
So
Well, I'm
she's
typing it.
black sports bra, black like baggy sweatpants like pants. Um but wrapped around her are these long black thick rope like things wrapped around her body that if you look like come kind of like out of like the side like out of kind of like her like above her hip area, like on this side, like black kind of like long, almost like thick snake like tendrils wrapped around her body.
All right.
Completely forgot to mention that. I'm like, that's kind of an important detail I need to mention.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
Liam.
no shit.
God damn it.
Um, as so yeah, surprise round, yes or no, or preparation round.
Um.
That is up to you.
Yeah.
All right, you step into a defensive stance. You see, she picks up the gauntlets. And you see a necklace kind of dangling around her neck begin to glow as you see the darkness around you dissipate. Necklace of anti-magic comes in use as she lifts up her fist, and as she does, you see her form begin to grow in size as she becomes a size category larger. She stands about 10 feet. It'd probably be like about 12 feet. She stands above you, ready to fist the gauntlets, now looking to fit her hands.
Okay.
At least it's a +1 to your AC.
Okay.
As you see the snake-like black things around her begin to move as they snake out, as you see large tentacle-like black inky appendages out of the side of her rib cage. So, roll me knowledge arcana.
Can I do this as well from the stands?
You sure can.
Sick.
You can roll it at advantage.
I'm
I
gonna
can or Orgolan can?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for it as well.
Okay.
God, I'm doing shit today.
I rolled a
I
nat
got an
1, so
18.
that's 12.
I got an 18.
Teen. Knees, you have no idea what it is. But Orgolan and Beckett having first-hand knowledge, and especially Beckett having first-hand knowledge, you see this and it reminds you of the magic of Jeshima.
Cool.
Uh,
Stoked.
As she readies her fists and the appendages readies themselves, as you see in her eyes, you see what color are her eyes normally?
um,
What color are your eyes?
mine are kind of like a blood orange, so I think hers are kind of going to be like a dark green with some red tint in it.
Okay, you see the dark red uh kind of shift and form into a dark green form into a crimson red as she enters rage and bounds towards you and begins to make a full strike against you.
Okay.
Shoutouts to my boy Chris.
Oh shit, is this his creation?
This is I would call it an amalgamation.
Oh no.
Oh fuck me.
Um,
God damn it.
so that hits.
Wait, what did you roll?
$33.
Yep, okay.
33 on the
That's cool.
first. I have. Quick maths. 23.
Matches.
All right. I have 26.
Hits.
Natural fucking 20.
Oh, come on! Why do you always crit against me, motherfucker?
And 15.
Miss.
15 misses. So I have 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Give me this. Give me this. Give me. Sorry, I'm trying to find another dice. Fine. Give me this. Oh, give me this. And this. No. Ooh. Hold on. Quick maths is not working, guys.
Uh-oh. Panic.
I'm in danger.
Alright, 44 damage.
I can heal from the sands, can't I?
Technically, if you had a mass
Okay.
spell, yes, but all your spells are touch based, so.
Shit.
And then she strikes forward and boom, boom, two giant fists towards you, and then one of the tendrils kind of wraps behind and strikes you in the back. And as it does, she goes and grabs towards your shoulders and tries to get you in a headlock. I need you to roll me a grapple.
As this is happening, I just look over at Beckett. Think this might put him in his place.
You did not.
I rolled a natural 19, but you're gonna laugh at this number. So go ahead and tell me what you rolled.
I rolled a 32.
Yeah, it's a 32.
Orgolan just being humbled out here.
That's
I'll be right back.
I'll be left Beethoven.
43.
Okay.
As she grabs you and wraps you around and gets you into a headlock. You think you're the only one who's trained, eh? She gets you in the headlock. So you are now grappled. It is your turn.
Um. Can I do Fury of Blows while grappled?
Technically, yes, because grappled just makes it where you
C-
can attack the person that's holding you, but not everything else.
Okay.
Really?
So,
Yeah,
so I'm going
if that was what I
to do a
remembered for
couple
grapple rules,
strikes.
let me just double check.
Can we fact check that?
Yeah, I'm double checking now. I already got all the attack stuff pulled up. I have 4 tabs
I,
open right now, each with different combat stuff. Now I just gotta find the
I mean,
right one.
I feel like when you're grappled, you can like give a couple strikes. Well, like in a headlock, you could go do a couple kidney strikes or
Here we go.
something.
Yeah, but I
Engage in
feel like
wrestling
you.
or some other form of handling struggle with more attackers. Grappling character can undertake only a limited of actions. He does not throw in any squares. He loses Dex AC against opponent. He isn't grappling. Let's see. While you are grappled, your your ability to attack others and defend yourself is limited. So you can be hit easier and you can't attack other ones, but the one grappling you, you can wail on.
Okay, so I'm gonna Fury of Blows.
Unless they pin you, then that's a different thing.
All right, all right. This'll work. All right, so that is a 30 for the first hit.
Oh, you take a -4 penalty to attack.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it
okay,
was.
so that's
I knew there was something else I was missing.
26 to hit, 30 to hit, and then 21 to hit.
Hit.
All right. Let's go this one. All right, so so 11 damage for the first attack, 10 damage for the second, and then 13 for the third attack. Bang, bang, bang. Uh, then can I do a bonus action to attempt to break out of the grapple?
You use Fury of Blows,
Guys.
which is a full attack action. You wouldn't be able to bonus action grapple, because I don't even think there's anything to bonus action grapple. Because grapple takes a standard action.
Oh. All right. This is gonna be fun.
As boom, 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 you hit her in the ribs. She's just going to make once more another 5 strikes towards you, flurry of blows, and the 2 tendril attacks. Hits. Hits. Um, bu- 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 29 to hit hits.
Yep.
21.
Misses.
Sorry, 21.
21 would hit with the -4.
21 would hit. Hold on, how many was that? Hit, 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 hit. That was 4. One more. Another 21.
Fuck.
Um, 1, 2. Holy shit. 64 damage.
I'm dead.
Like dead?
Dead.
Is this
Uh,
also part monk? Because it can be non-lethal.
yeah. So, because her words earlier, if she um sh- if she were to hit this, she would not attempt to kill you, just knock you right on the edge. As she kind of like throws you down a little bit and goes, "Oh, Orgolan, this is gonna be easy." Boom, boom, boom. 3 large fists to the face. You feel crunch, crunch, crunch. Boom, 1 to the rib. Your breath is taken. You feel a tendril wrap around your arm and wrap around your leg as you feel your body contort and twist and smash into the wall, where everything goes black. The other two, you hear roaring crowds as, and the champion once again, Savel Bregos, reigns supreme. She calmly doesn't even acknowledge the crowd, walks back into her room as the doors close behind her.
Beckett's kind of just like sitting there wide-eyed, like she doesn't really know what to do for this kind of situation.
See 2 medics come out and grab Orgolan's unconscious body and bring it in.
Oh fuck no, I'm not letting them deal with him. Come on. You see how
As Beckett-
unqualified they look? Like, come on, I cannot let them deal with him. They're gonna fuck him up so much.
So why is he still sitting here? Let's go.
Beckett's basically
Beckett's
like sprinting down there.
yeah, storms off towards the door where they ushered him through. As you enter into this change room and see a fucked up Orgolan. Like his face is broken. He's got a few give me a heal check.
He'll check. That is a 16.
A 16. He's definitely got a broken nose, a couple broken ribs. His spine hurts. I don't know what that would be. He's got a dislocated shoulder, and he's definitely gonna have a few black eyes.
Awesome.
At least 2.
Yeah, I'm just
Inner
gonna
third
storm
eye is
right in
blackened
and
as well.
everything's blackened.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in. If there's a medic in my way, I'm pushing him out of the way and just like
Yep.
I'll
You
just
just
say, like,
like push
yeah.
both of the medics out of the way, and what do you do?
I am going to cast Cure Orgolan. How much health do you have, like total in general? Like normally?
He
83.
has -9 right now.
Negative
Well, it's
9 right now.
non-lethal, so it'd be 0.
Yeah, but there was also some lethal damage in there.
Okay.
So he's at -9 right now. He's on like the brink.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Cure Moderate Wounds. Or Critical Wounds, sorry. Not moderate. Fuck moderate. We need
Yeah, we don't
critical
like
help at the moment.
moderation around here.
No, we need critical help. We don't need moderate help.
Everything in moderation is a good thing.
Yeah, fuck
Besides when you're
moderation.
dying.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
I need 4 d8s, but I'll probably just roll 1 4 times. Do I roll them or does he roll them?
You roll them.
You roll him.
I
Because
roll them.
it's 48 plus 1 per every so many caster levels.
Right. And then
Knees, you hear the door open up behind you.
I turn and look.
So you see Savell kind of peeking in through the door. You gonna live?
I did 30 points of, or 30 HP healing.
All right.
It'll be fine.
I just slowly put my arm up and put my thumbs up like, yeah.
Just a little concussed, a little bit broken, a little bit bruised, but yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
So
Did
the
I
normal
break his
Tuesday.
ears?
Probably. There's a good chance.
All right. Well, hopefully you can listen. Don't fucking follow me. But you will see me again. If anyone
Wasn't
deserves
my
that crown, it's fucking me.
wasn't my idea to follow you.
I'll see you around,
It was
kiddo.
it was Mom's.
Wait, aren't you the younger sibling?
Yes.
Well, he looks like he hasn't lived enough years yet.
You know what? Agree with that statement.
Have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
She closes the door behind her. Is there anything the three of you would wish to discuss at this point? So you are left alone and hear the broken Orgolan here in the locker room.
Is the locker room clear, or are there still the like medics and bouncers and stuff like that around?
The medics saw Beckett taking care of him, so they left.
I'm still kind of like bandaging him up. I'm not quite finished, but like he's at least alive, so I don't really give a shit. But
Could Can I see if Bubonic has come back at this point as well?
Oh yeah, Bubonic came back a little bit ago, but he hasn't spoken yet. As he's like, he speaks out in a rough comedy. He's like, so guys remember that half orc with the drugs?
Vividly.
He was here. He watched the fight. He saw you guys. He saw us.
Did you see where you went?
Some kind of back room. I couldn't follow them. They closed the door. But he seems to have recognized you guys.
Yeah. Oh,
Just those two and
as
me
I'm still
included.
bandaging him up.
Just the two and me included.
I don't think you were with us. I think Caldoon was with us. What's your name again?
Like I'm going to say it here.
Pretty sure we're alone, dipshit.
Hey, don't be rude.
Eh.
Well, that's important.
Yeah.
Is my cover still intact?
Hmm.
Beckett, you think you can take care of him for now?
Oh yeah, he's good. A little bit stupid, but he's good.
I turn invisible and try to find the room.
All right. And with that, we're gonna quickly go on a quick 5-minute. As Knees slips off in search of Wrath Butcher, we transition to a few hours out into the middle of sea. Um, Peter, Jonathan, and Tobin standing on the edge of the boat, staring out into the vast ocean of the boundless seas. As you see behind you, you see the reaches of New Daria blending into the horizon. As Tobin, you looking out of the one side and, impatient as you are, you begin to pace a little bit and pace to the other side and look. As you see a few islands across the horizon, and one island has a dark storm over it that gives you an eerie feeling towards your dream. As dark clouds toil overhead, you get a weird sense to look behind you. As you look past Jonathan towards the horizon, your vision just kind of speeds forward as you see an island distantly out, obscured in mist. As you vision, you kind of shake your head and the vision passes. You stare out beyond the horizon. Jonathan, you feel like something's peering into the back of your skull as you turn towards Tobin, staring off towards the horizon.
I'm gonna walk over to where Tobin is and try to see what he's looking at. It's like
I would like to also mention that is the island from your scrying vision.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh, okay.
it's like
I'm waiting for he's gazing.
Yeah.
hey, you okay, man? What's going on?
Uh, Jonathan, give me your map and a
Uh,
quilt.
yeah, for sure. Here.
Um, I'm gonna kind of look around and like try and find somebody that looks like they're either like navigating or like even if it's not the guy steering, just somebody who looks like they would know kind of like they work there and they kind of know like what's up.
Yeah, you see an older gentleman, kind of white sailor's outfit, staring off on the fore of the ship.
I'm gonna run up to him and be like, sir, where are we? Like right now. Like I'm gonna kind of show him the map. Like, what's our approximate area here? Like, I know we're not
Oh,
too far, but
oh yes. You're about right here, I would say.
and which way did I
No,
look
we're
off?
we're a little bit further. We're here.
Which way did I kind of look off into the
This way.
this way? Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of take like a straight edge I can find and just use a draw a dot there and kind of draw a line because I assume I'm not sure kind of how far it just kind of gaze far in that direction, right? Like when my vision kind of zoomed in.
Oh, what are you wondering about, my friend?
Uh, well, I just are there any and about that direction, kind of point the way I saw. Do you know of any islands that I don't see many on the map, but it seems like you know the sea. Do you have any idea of any islands in this
Uh,
direction?
the only thing I can think of is well, the boundless shores, of course. The I guess you might not travel often. I shouldn't judge. Yeah, in the center, between each of the different countries lies a massive hurricane-like storm, but no islands that I could think of. Just a storm. That's why we charter our way along the edges towards the Farhaven Isles, as traveling across the center of the seas is
And
dangerous.
I'm sure you've seen some weather phenomena today. If a island were to be near a hurricane or in the eye, even, would you say they'd most likely be due to the weather and like the clashing fronts? Would you say it would get possibly misty, fairly like misty?
Well, supposedly in the storm, if was an island that wouldn't be racked with eternal hurricanes and earthquakes and all types of natural disasters, hypothetically, I could think that if an island were to rest within the eye of the storm, that around it could get misty.
Right. Weather's. I'm just gonna kind of like switch gears. I'm just gonna. Weather's pretty interesting, huh? Thanks for the
Fluff.
help. Yeah, that's fine. Uh, where the fuck did my dice I get out of here? I suppose you'll do. Um, that's gonna be a 16.
Kind of looks at you confused and goes, "Oh, well, in my line of work, you just kind of get used to it, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Storms can sicken your stomach, but you get used to it after a while, you know. You just kind of shake your sea legs a while, and but I'm sure we'll have clear weather on the way if you're worried about anything. We're not gonna go anywhere near the eye."
Oh my, that's such a relief. Thank you. I can only imagine the likes of which you've seen traveling as long as you must have. Again, thank you for the help. I
I've
apologize
been close
for.
once.
Oh, really?
What a terrifying experience getting through there.
Yeah. Bet you'd never want to go back, huh?
Oh, not in a million years. No, no.
Well, uh, well, thank you once again. Like, you've been astute enough to notice I was in the Veil Bridge for most of my life. I hadn't done a lot of traveling. I only just started seeing
Oh,
this
you're a
wider world.
Verbrigite.
Yes.
That's crazy. I'm also a Verbrigite.
Really? Where are you from?
Oh, down in Scorchtown.
That's where I hail from.
No way.
Gonna reach out my Tobin Raymond.
Raymond. I know your father. Um, what's his name? George.
That's right.
Oh my. Great to see his boys doing well. Give him my regards, eh?
You know,
Jackie.
of course.
Jackie Williker sends his regard, please.
As soon as I return home, I'll definitely be sure to let him know. Again, thank you for the help.
Aye.
Kind of give him a pat on the shoulder while shaking his hand.
Gives you a polite pat as well and shakes your hand and returns back and discusses with the other sailor he's with.
I'm gonna kind of immediately like run back to Yonatan, and then using a straight edge on the map, I'm gonna try and connect towards the middle from like the major continents, just kind of like from each one, just kind of like drawing a line, and then where they intersect, just kind of draw a circle.
All right.
And I'm gonna go up to Yonatan and be like, I think I know where Calduin is.
You do?
Yeah. I wasn't just staring into the distance. I saw like this misted island way in the distance. I don't know how I could have possibly seen that far, but I did. And I asked this gentleman over here, and he said that the only thing in that direction, other than, the other continents, is the boundless shore. And he
Huh.
said, hypothetically, if there were able to be islands within there, they would appear very misty. If you remember from when we scryed, that's what we saw, a misty island that looks not familiar at all. I think that's where he is. The Pretty much the hardest place to get to in the boundless shores.
Yeah, yeah, I could definitely imagine that.
But it's something.
I can't help to say but believe you.
So you hear, oh,
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
go on.
no, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I didn't have anything. That's why I said
Oh, okay. As you hear Tobin going off, a very proud smile on his face as he's connecting all these dots, figuratively and literally, as he connected the dots on the map. You, listening along, you take a look out towards the sea once again, where he was kind of pointing the general direction. You look down towards the ocean. You see three dolphins swimming their way alongside the boat. As two of them jump up and down and splash into the water, you see one look up at you as it swims down to the depths.
Hmm, that's odd.
As you overhead, you hear a call of a seagull as it flies overhead. You hear a gust in the wind, just lightly upon the gust. You have friends in places. Use them wisely.
Huh? Who's there?
You, almost forgetting this feeling, you hear the dancing, chilling voice of Varys dancing in your mind. He says, you have friends. Remember, the Fae you saved. They may be of use. and freeing your mind.
Okay. Can I recall or try to recall where the Fae are?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a knowledge nature.
Nat 20.
Wee. As you recall back, you remember you remember a beautiful, exotic looking tree that you hadn't recognized. That after seeing Amaranth undead dog, that you scampered up and rested in the branches, and you remember the location just a few meters off the path as it gets a little bit more thin on the path between Port Gira and Elra. Just towards Port Gira a little bit further, in between the path where the forest gets thick on both sides.
Hey Wes, does a 43 in total do it?
Absolutely, I just described what you saw. On your natural 20. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know where to find them. You remember where to look.
Okay, perfect.
As if anything the two of you would like to wish to discuss beyond that.
I'm just gonna, now that I kind of like excited, I'm just gonna kind of look at Yonatan and be like, "Oh, did you see something in the water? You
Yeah,
look a little off."
yeah. I had a couple of dolphins like right up to the surface, and one of them like looked at me, and I was hearing like voices, like
Saying what?
disembodied voices. There, it said I have friends in places where I don't necessarily expect.
After thinking, Remedi's gonna say, how are you feeling? Do you think you could turn into an animal?"
I mean, I probably could turn into an animal right now.
I don't. Where'd they go? Where are the dolphins?
That they've gone under the surface
Follow
already.
them. That sounds like an unlikely friend if I ever heard of one. If they
Okay.
could catch the boat, if you could transform, I'm sure you could too.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I can give it a shot. Muted.
Sorry, no, I'm practicing the voice. You guys keep going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely try following the dolphins and see what happens.
Yeah, do it. Quick, before they get too far. If they're diving, I don't want you to lose sight of them. And
Okay.
I'll kind of show them the map one more time. We were just here. So, in worst case scenario, if you lose the boat, just head this way towards what was it, Marswell? Yeah, towards
You're
Marswell.
Okay. Is Mars? Where is Marswell? Like
It's kind
in
of like bottom
other
right.
so you guys are chilling probably about here now. Might as well as here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I just go southwest
Yeah.
from where?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna cast no location or the um, no direction spell and just make sure I know where north is. And
Okay,
like,
so you kind of pinpoint in your mind where in which direction that you need to travel, and you you catch your bearings.
okay, I'm gonna hop off the side of the boat and then use my wild shape to turn into a turn. I can turn into any large, or I can turn into any small to large aquatic animal. That is 1/4 of my level rounded down. I had a thing. Can I turn into a porpoise?
Yeah,
Or
that's
like
pretty
a
much a dolphin.
Yeah.
tortoise, I guess.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay. Mid-fall, as you see, is his form shift as it dives into the water elegantly. As you see, probably about 30 feet away, you can see the 3 dolphins swimming their way through the depths.
I'm gonna follow the dolphins.
So you catch up towards the dolphins as you see the 3 of them. Aware of their presence, they turn around towards you.
The flipper.
The flipper just greetings.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
Having a wonderful time. That was a very interesting experience.
Ah, yes, of course. Well, I noticed that one of you looked at me when you came to the surface, so I was wondering if you were like signaling me to follow you or something. I didn't want to lose you
Well,
guys.
are you druidic?
I couldn't quite catch that.
Are you druidic?
Oh, yes. Um, yeah, I was on my way to see the nature sages about getting rebalanced.
I've heard of the nature sages from the Sashari,
Yeah.
distant ancestors of thought to be larger-centered race.
Yeah, let's just say it's been a rough couple of weeks for me, in terms of
Oh, the tides are pulling in your direction.
yeah, like totally, dude.
My friend has always told me, whenever I'm feeling down, you just keep swimming.
Yeah, like totally. Oh, sorry. I had a little bit of seaweed before coming over to you guys.
Mm, we must be off.
Okay. You know, if I gotta get some help, will you be like down to come help me or whatever?
Just ring me on my cell phone.
Okay, thank you. Or should I say your shell phone?
That's what he said. That was the joke.
Oh, I heard cell. That's just like, and then I'm
Say,
gonna try and get back up onto the
swim up.
ship.
Do you just so you don't miss it?
Okay.
The dolphin said they made reference towards a race known as the Sea Shari, a descendant of an ancient race to be thought to have been extinct. extinct.
People who descend from the sea shari?
Yeah, ancestor. The sea shari, Seashari,
ERI?
Ari,
Okay.
and the sea shari are descendants of a race who were thought to be extinct.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go.
As they swim off and you return back to boat, I assume.
Yep, I'm gonna go back to the boat, and once I get to like whatever handholds or footholds are on this ship, I'm gonna like try to grab them. Like as I go to grab them, I'm gonna turn back into human form.
You see Tobin, you see from the deck, you see Yonatan's head peek out from the ocean below.
I'll pull him up.
As you drop a rope down and pull him up onto the main deck of the boat.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. How'd it go?
It went pretty well. I met some sea shari down there, and they seem pretty cool.
No, you met dolphins who made reference to the sea shari.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the dolphins were like making reference to a people called the sea shari.
Interesting.
I mean, with my wide array of knowledge of the sea, I don't really have much on the sea shari, but from what I have found, they're like descendants of like a species which was thought to be extinct long ago.
Well, if they're to do with nature, perhaps we can ask the nature sages about them when we're there.
Yeah, that definitely seems like a good question to ask.
Well, with it being a couple hours now, I'm just gonna start to settle down and start reading that book that I got about like the history of Arcana.
You settle down to read as the sun wanes over the sky. The evening draws in, and where tonight we're gonna leave our session. That was fun.
Mm.
Savell was super fun.
And super broken.
No,
No, never.
I mean, I'm happy.
Stronger than you doesn't make a character broken.
Truth.
I mean,
Even if it was like 2 turns.
Get
Oh,
more
and
HP, I guess.
how
I don't
long
know.
ago did you lose your sister?
Uh, 14 years ago?
And you didn't question why she said like 25?
I'm an idiot who was trying to do math in his head and it didn't work.
Okay. I just figured since she was telling me about that, like I was like, wait, I don't think I didn't realize Orgolan was that old, like I didn't think it would have been that long, so I just wanted to check.
time also passes differently between the realms.
Oh, okay.
So, if we count the Boundless Shores as the base days, the Fey realm, for every 3 days in the Fey realm is 1 day in the Boundless Shores.
Mm-hmm.
Every 1 day in the Boundless Shores is a week in Shadowguard.
Ah. So, did we notice any time alteration in areas that like overlap?
You didn't,
Okay.
but others feel the effect.
Okay.
That's why the Fae, way back in like episode 20, the Fae was slept in a lot later than what you would normally rise at, is because they weren't used to that time
Oh,
schedule.
right.
What was that? Do we want to do inspiration points? We all did some stuff. I'd say we could do some inspiration points.
Yeah.
V, we'll start with you.
I'm gonna go with Toby, no, Orgolan for putting up a fight for as long as he could.
And that by you mean like half a second?
Yeah, I'm proud of you for that. I also forgot your name in the intro, so I owe you something.
Okay. Okay, good. Bet.
Orgolan, we'll go to you next.
I'm going to say you know what? Eonaton for this one.
We'll go to Yonatan next. You don't got any reason why Yonatan?
Just he was good today.
Fair enough.
And the whole speaking with the dolphin thing was kind of sick.
It was kind of sick.
Ah, that's what happens when you know Aquan, motherfuckers.
And we got Tobin beside you to urge you to talk to the dolphins.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tobin.
Hey.
He got a lot of the role play in today. Um, very engaged with the role play. Um, got like he was able to interact and give out like pointers when it's not blatantly obvious what we should have done next. And I really like how he progressed his role play opportunities along in like long enough so we can understand what's going on, as well as brief enough to the point where it doesn't just drag on.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna give it to Orgolan. I'll put it in a less gentle way, because he got his ass beat. He needs a little help.
Just a wee bit.
Well, enough
Better luck next
needs.
time.
Um,
Yeah.
I I'm giving mine to Orgolan because I like the part where he tried to at least reason with his sister to see if he can stop this before anything happened and do it under the cover of the darkness.
I'm actually gonna give it to Knees for as much as you didn't do anything super notable this session, you were just there and you're consistent and you're You're always good with your role play, and you really played off with the rest of your castmates, and you're just good. So I'm giving it to you today, as I thought you did really well, even though there's nothing super notable that Knees did. I think that Liam did super fantastic. So I want to give Liam the inspiration point.
Thank
Here,
you.
here.
Woo!
Nice.
And with that, we're going to end off tonight's session. Thank you very much for joining us. Of course, we've been drunk, we've been dumb. Like and subscribe and all that bullshit. The Boundless Shores D&D podcast on Spotify. Fanratan 48 and Bent Fender podcast on YouTube, as well as got Pink 8 on Twitch, even though I don't stream ever. Cheers, everybody. Take care.
Peace.
Bye. Have a great time.
Peace.